The Oriental art of Feng Shui has gripped the Western world, despite it offering no opportunities for violence. It's all about combining elements and objects around you in order to bring inner peace and tranquility, colours, energy and movement. It's all relative to keeping out bad luck and keeping in good luck, which is good news if you're spending £10 million on a new office headquarters in New York. That's the kind of thing that you want, which is why even hard-nosed business types have taken Feng Shui to heart. So you've attacked your house with Feng Shui to bring peace and harmony, but where else do we spend huge chunks of our time? In the car. So we've picked 3 modern cars to assess in terms of their Feng Shui. First of all, we have the rounded, friendly Beetle, which does look rather sort of Buddha-esque and relaxed. Then there's the sharp-edged Ford Focus, a modern car for modern city life. And finally, the Volvo V70, solid, stately and safe for the family. All we need now is a real expert in Feng Shui, a black belt if there is such a thing, which is where Peter Stott comes in. So, Peter, can we really apply the principles of Feng Shui to cars?
Absolutely, Richard. The 5 elements that we use in Feng Shui are amply demonstrated in the cars that we've got here today. I mean, if we look at this Volvo, you'll see that it's a very square, boxy shape, which is typical of the earth element in Feng Shui. And we have a squared off bonnet at the front. The lights and the grille are all in this sort of square and squat shape. And it's a typical of the earth quality, which is solid, dependable and stable.
What about the Ford Focus?
The Ford Focus is quite different, and you can see immediately that we've got away from that boxy shape and we now have many more points and sharp angles, which is typical of the fire element.
Now, I'm no expert, but yes, this is a pointy car, and in Feng Shui terms, the Beetle is a very round car.
It really is, isn't it? I mean, look at this round shape. It's typical of the metal element. There's hardly a straight line on it anywhere, from the headlamps to the wheel arches to the whole shape of it. It's so typical of the metal element.
Of course, there is a practical side to Feng Shui. Whilst you don't get to hit anyone or break bits of masonry with your head, you do get to move stuff around. It's not about sitting back and accepting what you get. The idea is that once you've assessed an area, you can introduce to it those elements needed to bring that sought-after peace and harmony. Whether you choose to believe in it or not, Feng Shui does have some useful lessons for us all as motorists. For instance, it is good Feng Shui to keep the windows of your car clean. It's a Feng Shui metaphor for keeping clear our vision of life and the future. And it will also help you avoid bumping into things, which is useful in day-to-day life. A Feng Shui metaphor for losing money is a leak of any sort, and therefore it is good Feng Shui to keep your car properly maintained. And it will also help you avoid breaking down in the middle of nowhere. And should you be in the fortunate position of buying a new car, when you're scanning down the options list, remember to tell your dealer that it is good Feng Shui to opt for wood and leather, bringing a touch of nature to the interior of your car. Who knows, if this catches on, we could see Feng Shui as an option in itself. Or even we could see a special edition, the Nissan Micra Feng Shui. I like that.